Man, oh man. YouTube, how have you been? It's your boy Trav, back with another video. And yeah, man, this is really just a test to kind of like reintroduce myself back to YouTube. I think it's been about a year. I was kind of focused on doing some other stuff, and I just decided that it's time to come back, man. There's a lot of things I want to talk about with you guys, a lot of just thoughts I want to get out, especially like just the way life is right now, bro. There's so many uncertainties and so many things that, we weren't really expecting, so there's a lot I want to talk about. There's a lot of people I want to talk to. I want to do things differently this time around. So I want to introduce this as like, I guess, an official season 1 of Grizzly Talks. We're going to start this all over from scratch. I want to just do something new. I want to do something fresh. I want to get the stories of people, that are out here every single day, living life just like you and me. And then just take y'all on some experiences, man. Like, life is too short. And I want to do my best to document this new journey I'm on of trying to learn new things, grow within myself, remove a lot of negative thoughts or hindering behaviors that may be, slowing me down a little bit. And man, yeah, and hear the stories of other people, bro. Like, that's always been so important to me. The reason why I started this whole YouTube thing, which I think it was covered before in a conversation, is to give people an outlet that want to speak and get their story out. Give them a space to do so. And I don't want it to be so formal. I don't want it to be considered a podcast. I don't want to dwell on like the standard topics that you always see as soon as you open your app. I want you to come here. I want you to be able to watch an episode or maybe even see a reel or so that gives you insight on things you may be going through in your life that maybe this person's experience, they took it and they evolved from that, and then you can take some of that stuff and evolve in your situation. That's kind of like what the whole thing is everybody here could just learn from each other, grow together, man, and we'll just see where it takes us. This time I really, I want to stick with this. There's been a journey that I'm taking myself on, and I'll share this briefly, and then we'll get more into it in future videos. But recently, I've been struggling with my creative side, trying to figure out what I want to do in my life. Do I want to continue to do photography? Do I want to pursue more videography? Do I want to jump back into doing YouTube content? And man, part of me is still indifferent. I still don't know. I still I'm holding on to things. I'm trying to let go and evolve because I feel like that's the only way I can. So in doing so, I've sold pretty much all my camera gear, like photography wise, to force myself to focus on doing YouTube. So that being said, like I said, we'll get more into that maybe in some other videos sometime in the future. But that being said, I want to make this an official rebrand for season 1 of Grizzly Talks. I already have a conversation lined up. And the idea I have for how I want to structure this conversation, I really hope that it connects with you guys. And I hope that the few people that did join when I first started actively posting these talking head videos, for the folks that subscribed and are still here, man, I appreciate y'all. And I hope that we can grow, and I hope that we bring more people in and we show our new ideas, man, and it reaches people that need it. It's a lot of people out here, bro, that they just need to talk. And it's like, it sucks that talking in front of a camera slightly has a stigma nowadays because of a lot of the negative sides of, what that has brought. A lot of people feel like it might be attention seeking or cloud chasey or whatever it is. But I don't want my platform to be that way. I don't want the people on my show to be that way. I want it to be a thing where where it's almost like a think tank. Everyone comes in, people express themselves however they want. I don't want to put boundaries on anyone. I don't want to have anything off limits that people want to talk about. If you want to open up enough to people, because, you know, it's hard to do that as it is. And if you feel comfortable sitting with me, and we have a conversation about it, man, that's a blessing to me. You know, I feel grateful that people would take the time to even sit down and speak to me. It's always a blessing to me when people share things with me, you know, because it shows that you've built trust with someone, you've established a bond or a relationship that, you know, this person feels comfortable enough to get something off their chest. And that's what the whole Grizzly Talk series is about. And that's what we're going to continue to strive to be for. Even if we only reach a few people, a couple hundred people, man, this is still a blessing to me. So, yeah, man, this is season 1 officially of Grizzly Talks. I'll see y'all later.